Hey guys, Roman Okie here today. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I'm going to smoke a turkey and I'm going to brine a turkey, and I'm going to show just the way I do it, my technique. So here's just a few list of ingredients. If you can see this here. So I've got my garlic, got my whole peppercorns, I've got my ground marjoram, I've got my mustard seeds, my ground mustard, then I've got an orange, a lemon, an apple. Of course I've got some brown sugar, and like any good brine needs, a bunch of salt. So what I got here on the stove here, and it's dark and dreary. My wife is using the upstairs kitchen. I'm in the downstairs kitchen in the basement. We just bought this house. It's gonna be our first Thanksgiving here. So I've got 2 gallons of water boiling in my wort pot here to make a brine concentrate. And then when it's done boiling, add all my stuff into it. And we'll cool it down with my handy dandy. I built this for when I'm brewing beer. It's a wort chiller. I stick it down in my wort, plug one end into a water hose, pardon me, the other end into a drain, and it basically cycles cold water through it, and it takes the heat away. Cools it down a lot quicker than just naturally letting it set. So that's ahead here in just a little bit. So anyway guys, I've got my water starting to boil. I'm using an antique stove here. This came with the house. The woman that had the house before us, she was a 97-year-old woman when she passed away. We've got this. Let's see if I can get it good here without making y'all. This thing is an antiquer. Gas stove. I don't use these old gas stoves very often, so trying to light the pilot light was a pretty good little chore. Anyway, there's about 2 gallons in there. Alright guys. So anyway, when that comes to a boil, we'll add our ingredients, and then we'll let it boil for a little bit, and then I'll go from there. Alright guys, so the brine is still heating up. 2 gallons on this little stove. It's going to take a little bit to get it boiling. I went ahead and added, there's an exact science and recipe online if you want to brine your turkey. I do not follow exact science, and I follow recipes, but I don't follow them too close behind. I kind of do it to taste, do it to experience. So I've got 1 and about a quarter dill of this to 2 gallons. Now before I put my turkey in there, I'll probably put another gallon of cold water in it. So that'll be, I don't want to dilute it too much, but that's about what I've done. I may add more to it when it starts boiling. So anyway guys, so far I've got a few pie crust baked. I'm gonna do a couple of, I'll do a lemon meringue, and then I'll do pineapple coconut cream with a meringue on it. And maybe when I start making my meringue, I'll show you how I do that. But it's pretty cut and dry. I learned it from my mama. This will be a 2-part video because I'll brine the turkey overnight, and then in the morning we'll put it on the smoker. I also have a prime rib I'm going to smoke. So
what else do you need?
What else do I need? I need all kinds of help from my cooking buddy.
Hi.
This is my cooking buddy here, so he'll be my helping to eat buddy too. So far I've got a mincemeat pie in the oven. I hadn't had mincemeat for years. Yeah, I chop up a bunch of meat, I mince it up, throw it in a pie. My grandma used to do it.
Pie? I thought that was for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of pies. So my grandma used to make mincemeat. Not a lot of people like it. I love it. I think it's really good. So I'm gonna do one. I'll probably get to eat the whole thing by myself. So anyway guys, This is starting to get a little bit of action. When it boils, I'll start recording and add all the other stuff in. So bear with me. All right, guys. So this thing's just about to start boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding in my other ingredients. So I'll take an orange. Take the sticker off. There you go. Gonna cut it. I'm just gonna squeeze it in here.
Got some on me.
And then I'm gonna drop it in.
You want that bitter taste. Oh, yeah.
Take a lime.
That's a lemon.
A lemon, I mean. He had to tell me it was a lemon. Alright. Take the lemon. I'm gonna squeeze it in there, do the same thing.
That's what it is?
Yep. Squeeze one in there. Those are juicy too. Get her? Alright, drop her in. Don't splash it on you, it's hot. Alright guys, next. I'm gonna take these peppercorns. I'm gonna peel this off here, the top off. Woo, those smell good. Smell that. Smell that. Alright, the whole thing goes in there.
Whoa.
Bunch of pepper.
A bunch of rabbit trains.
Hey, alright.
The same.
Alright guys.
Oh, almost up it.
Now, mustard seed.
Can I open it?
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll open it up.
Spill it.
Well, I'm not gonna spill it if you keep your fingers out of the mix.
I'm doing this.
Okay, well that's gonna.
Spill it.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to.
Can I dump it then? I want to do a Titanic scene.
Those don't have much of a smell. Smell them? All right, he's gonna dump those in.
All of them?
Yep, all of them gonna go in there. All right, throw that away.
Flavor.
Guys, we'll put in this chopped garlic. Whew, that smells good.
Just the whole thing? Ooh. We got big smell now. Now what do you need? You need celery flakes?
I don't think those was for this.
Okay, and then what about ground mustard?
Ground mustard will go in it.
All of it?
Yep. Hold on. We've got a. Here you go, guys. Next, on top of the mustard seed, I've got ground mustard. We'll put it in there if you want to open that up. And have some marjoram. You can either use marjoram or coriander. I'm just gonna put some marjoram in there.
This doesn't want to open.
Alright, I'll get her.
I'm peel that back from me. Can I use my teeth?
Alright.
No, it's okay.
Nah, I'd rather you not.
Yeah. I don't want to. Ooh, I smell that.
Alright guys, ground mustard, you wanna put it in?
All of it?
Whole thing, yep.
Even the container?
Well, no, not the container.
Ooh. Now what we need.
We'll put a little celery flakes. I generally don't do it, but they're here, so let's do it.
They're down here for some reason. Smell it. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just pour it in there.
Oh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's. I just put it all in there. We'll go crazy. All right, throw that away for me.
This is
Ooh,
like,
that smells good now. Smell it?
Ooh.
Alright guys, I'm gonna let that stuff boil for a bit, and then I'll bring you over and we'll hook up the wort chiller, which will be a brine chiller today. I've got a drain in my floor, so we'll hook it to the faucet, drain it right into the drain in the floor. We'll get this chilled. Got the turkey thawing upstairs. Hopefully it gets thawed.
It's gonna taste good.
I'm back in Iowa at home. I'm on a job in Kansas, so I drove up Sunday. I got a grandbaby who's in the hospital, so we had to buy a frozen turkey today because we've just time constraints. So prayers for my grandbaby, guys. My grandson, he's going through some issues. So anyway, when this boils good enough, I think it's all fine and dandy. We'll bring you over, hook up the brine chiller, and get it chilling. All right, guys. Come to a boil. Boiled for, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Got it over here. I've got the water turned on to my wort chiller here. It's basically, it's got an inlet hose and it's coming from a faucet over there, and it's got an outlet hose that's going down into my drain. So basically just circulates through this copper, and then all I gotta do is just stir it a little bit, and it should start taking the heat out of this pretty quick. So once we do this, it boiled. Before it boiled, it kind of steamed a while, so I think I lost a little bit of my water. I'll put a gallon to a half gallon of water in. It just needs to barely cover my turkey. I don't want to dilute it, and I don't want to displace the water when the turkey goes in and have it spill everywhere. So I'll probably put the turkey in and then fill water around it. But so this should be pretty concentrated. But guys, when it comes to turkeys, you don't want to put this bird in anything that's hotter than 40 degrees or colder than 160 degrees, 160, 165. That's the no-go zone for poultry. So I'm not going to put it in and sustain it at 170 degrees. So my only option is to go down below 40. So once I get it down below 40, and I'm in Iowa, it's freezing outside, so I could probably put it outside and actually brine the turkey outside. But when I get this down to below 40, I'll put the bird in there. It's thawing right now. It will bring it down even more, and then that way we don't get anybody sick with our turkey. Tomorrow when I get the smoker out, we'll finish this video, and we'll get it up to a safe temperature as well. You wanna get your bird up to a safe temperature within the first 4 hours of smoking it, or it could spell bad news. So we'll get it up to 200 probably, put the bird in, put smoke to it, and smoke it for a couple hours and see what happens. Anyway guys, I'm also smoking a prime rib for Thanksgiving, and we're gonna have a ham. So anyway, this is a turkey tutorial right now. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and chill this, and then when I put the bird in, I'll show you that part. And then like I said, the next part will be tomorrow, Thanksgiving, as I smoke it. Anyway guys, I'll see you here in a little bit. Alright guys, so I've got the brine cooled down to around 40 degrees, and now I'm going to open up my bird. I bought a smaller bird than normal because I was so cramped for time. I didn't know if I'd be able to thaw out a ginormous bird, so we bought us a little one. But we're also putting a prime rib on there as well, and we're doing a ham, so this should be plenty of meat. This turkey isn't thawed yet, It's getting that way. Good Lord. I'm really hoping that a night in the brine will do him some good. Pull these giblets out. Well, leave those giblets in. He's still pretty frozen. Well, we're going to dip him down in here. Alright, I don't even have to add any more water. He's sinking. I just need to put something on him so he'll stay down. Alright guys, turkey's in the brine. I'm going to leave him in here overnight. Oh, I think it's close to 3 o'clock. Probably close to 2:30, 3 o'clock. So he'll brine overnight, and then I'll get up in the morning, put him in the smoker, and that's where this video will pick up again. Pretty cut and dry on the smoking side. But anyway guys, we'll see y'all in the AM. Alright guys, so it's Thanksgiving morning. I've got my authentic smoke hollow wood smoker. I've got it loaded up with some apple wood, just the wood chips, and then I've got some of the hickory, just the wood pellets. They're a lot cheaper than those chips. Get them in a 5-pound bag and they work just as good. So guys, I don't want to put a bird in a cold smoker, so I've got it priming. I got some smoke in there, got the heat on. When it gets up to a safe temperature, then I will put the bird in, and I'll show you all that. And then of course I'll put the prime rib in as well. And we'll be on our way to a Thanksgiving dinner. Alright guys. Alright guys, I got the temp up here at about 250. I'm gonna put the bird on. Got it in my handy dandy brine pot. So guys, oh, get some stuff out of the way here. I didn't touch really on brining. The benefit of it, it's got so much salt in there, and salt water kind of works on osmosis theory, I guess. It tries to equal out the water and the salt within the bird without of the bird. You know, like if we was to drink salt water, and it pulls all the salt and it dehydrates us, or pulls all the water out, I guess, to dilute the salt. It does the same thing on the bird. Draws all that water and salt in, so it actually changes the texture and the flavor of the meat inside, and it retains all that water in the juice, and it's fantastic. And guys, I would do it smoking a turkey, baking a turkey. I don't care if you're shooting a turkey, you want to brine it, and it makes a world of difference in the difference between a good turkey and a bad turkey. You hardly can mess up a brined turkey. So guys, I'm gonna pull it out. Got her good and smoky. And let's put this thing on there. Get her good and dried off and dripped out. Get the neck out of there. All right. You really want to pat your turkey dry to put it in the smoker, but I might do that once I get it on there. It's not a big bird. It's a pretty little one. I'm gonna throw it up here on the top. In fact, let's put it on this one. Get it a little closer to the fire. All right, and guys, I brined the neck and the giblets as well, and those will get boiled down, turned into a giblet gravy, and those go with mashed potatoes. All right, guys. So while I'm out here with the turkey, we're gonna go over this prime rib. So I prepared this last night and let it set overnight till this morning. So this is my prime rib. Got it coated pretty heavily with salt, black pepper, garlic, and then I took an applewood bacon mustard and I coated the whole outside with it, and then I salt and peppered it again. That should make a pretty good bark. I'm gonna stick it right beside this turkey. And then what I do with this, I'll stick it under my prime rib and I'll fill it with beef stock. Ooh, smells good already. So guys, what this will do, it'll catch all them drippings from the prime rib. It'll make a fantastic au jus. It will cook away. I will add more stock and more water to it as they cook. But it also works to keep your smoker moist and keep your turkey moist and your prime rib moist and keep them flavorful. So guys, you can see that. It's my bird, my prime rib. We're gonna cook them and shut this down. I will bring you back here in a couple hours and show you the progress on them, guys. It smells good already, just from the smoke. All right, guys, turkey's been in for a couple hours. It's holding steady at around 250. This is the big reveal. I haven't looked at it either. Let's see what it looks like. Whew, let the steam come out. Look at that, guys. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Where's my zoom at? Look at that. That is a turkey. And that is a beautiful prime rib, and it looks like I need to get some more juice down in that au jus. Guys, it's coming right along. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, and I'll put my meat thermometer in there and make sure I'm getting it up. With my turkey, I want it by the bone at around 165, and then it ain't too overdone and it ain't too underdone. It's safe. So anywhere between 40 and 165 for poultry is a no-go zone. Don't eat it. Or don't cook it there. Got to be up above that. So anyway, guys, I'll be back here in a couple more hours. We're eating at 3 tonight. I've been cooking. I've got pies. I've got stuffing I just put in the oven. Some baked beans, chicken and noodles. Yum. I just got those done a little early, but there's a lot of cooking to do. So 7-cup salad. My wife's made Snickers salad. It's going to be a good spread, guys. Got some family coming over. Hopefully it's real good for them, and I'm super excited. All right, guys, I'll see you here in a few hours. Hey guys, it's me again. We are going to check up on this turkey and prime rib here. It is, let's see what time it is. So I put these on about 9:30. Our dinner is at 3. It's 1:33 right now, guys. Check this out. So I got my handy dandy meat thermometer here. I'm gonna stab it right in this. See if you can see that. Anyway, it's good for beef. Guys, I'm sticking it down there by the bones. It's showing over 200. I actually got that turkey a little bit too hot. Guys, I am coming in about hour and a half, 2 hours too early, but that's all right. I'm gonna, oh, let me, unnecessary close up. All right, guys, I'm gonna put them in the juice, wrap them with some aluminum foil, and just wait for everybody to come. All right, guys, I'm gonna have my spread laid out. I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. This probably won't get put up on Thanksgiving, it'll probably be the day after, but guys, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, and if you like this video, here, let me put this out there first. There are a lot of recipes online for brine. Do not think that how I did mine is the only way or the best way. It's just the way I did it. But I would highly recommend everybody that's going to cook or smoke or bake or do whatever they're going to do with the turkey to put it in a brine. Do yourself a favor, do your family a favor, all of your dinner guests, guys. I promise you, you will never go back to not brining. Find you a recipe, one that fits you and your family, guys, and do yourself a favor. I promise you, you'll never look back. So guys, if you like this video, where do I want to put it? Let's put it right here. Hit like. If you subscribe, push this little thing that has my face on it. It let me do it last time. I hope it does it or I'm gonna look like an idiot, but there should be a little thing right here maybe that has my face on it, guys. Check out some of these other videos here in this area. And now watch YouTube not give me those options and I'll look like a complete idiot. Anyway, guys, if not, hit subscribe. Hit share if you think your friends would like it, guys. I'm gonna get back out to the range. I'm gonna do one more Thanksgiving video. It's gonna be pretty late, but it's gonna be the redneck way of cooking a turkey. And it's gonna involve a 50 BMG. So guys, stay tuned for that one. You're gonna wanna see it, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Love y'all. And we'll see you next time.